people pursue their dreams. Recently, a lot of high school musical theater students from our area got the chance to work with Broadway professionals. It's called Broadway Dreams, and it's a week-long camp where the best in the business from New York come to Charlotte to teach a new generation of performers. Carolina Impact's TONISHA Johnson takes us inside.
As soon as you step into a room with these kids, you know it's just about showtime.
The days are pretty intense. This is not a summer camp by any means.
And that's an understatement. In this room, students from the Charlotte region and as far away as Texas to DC are here with the best.
There's a lot of music, you have a certain amount of time to learn it.
Head follows.
These students want to strike it big, and they have high caliber help to do it with these industry veterans. There's Max Reed, choreographer from the Broadway show Spider-Man. Victor Jackson, choreographer for Iggy Azalea. And Evan Kasperzak and Spencer LIFF from So You Think You Can Dance.
Energetic and graceful.
Students Anna Hertel and Ron Gibson, along with 138 others, are a part of the Broadway Dreams program. Top award-winning singers, actors, and dancers are all here to teach. Talent scouts are also here. It's intense as they learn all the right moves in preparation for showcasing their talents in front of casting directors for movies like Frozen and the upcoming Michael Jackson show.
It's like excited nerves, because it's like I can't believe I get this opportunity to be in front of you. I get to work with you and absorb everything that you're teaching me individually.
They're expected to be off book with their lines and their music by maybe day 2, including learning all these steps, and then go into acting classes and singing lessons and make themselves emotionally vulnerable and to grow as artists.
It's what they live for, but it's not easy.
You got to stand in front of famous people and sing. That's how you audition. Like you sing in front of them, so it's kind of hard to, be comfortable in your own shoes,
Annette Tanner started Broadway Dreams 13 years ago as a part of her own dream to help others succeed.
I had friends that were in Broadway musicals and they wanted to start teaching weekend workshops, and I helped them.
While she had a knack for identifying great talent, she knew that wasn't enough. People needed access.
That access is being in front of and in the same room as decision makers and incredible artists that have Emmy nominations or Tony nominations, that are current directors and choreographers.
Now the program is in 10 cities across the US and 6 other countries, and she gets to watch her dream come alive around the world.
I can't imagine doing anything that would be more rewarding than this. I love it. I feel like I have hundreds of kids now.
But she's not the only one getting to experience the rewards. Veteran coach Spencer LIFF from the Broadway show Head Over Heels says it means a lot to give back, and he's proud to be a part of the students' future.
My first time teaching was 7 years ago. I did Philly Week, which is a huge week, and I met not 1 but 2 students that blew me away. And 7 years later, I've been able to put both of those students in my current Broadway show.
And students who have gone on to do great things are paying it forward, like the time Tanner received a former student's first theater paycheck as a donation to Broadway Dreams.
Her very first summer stock job, I got a check in the mail and it was from her, and she said, "This is my first paycheck, but it meant so much and I wouldn't be here today."
For those still trying to make the turn, they say focusing on what counts takes a lot, including overcoming the biggest challenge, self-doubt.
You're the only one that's psyching yourself out. The judges aren't psyching you out, they're just looking at you. So you just have to get your mind right, get your heart right, and just let it out.
And you ask me why I love her.
And Gibson can certainly let it out.
Despair.
Who knew Broadway could come to Charlotte? But it has.
1, 2, up, down.
The veterans come to teach, students come to learn, and casting directors and agents come to check out all of the talent, because here, dreams of Broadway do come true.
New York City, Broadway stage, with a cast full with people that I love and know.
For Carolina Impact, Tonisha Johnson reporting.
Thanks so much, Tanisha. I love seeing those Broadway dreams in the making. I bet a lot of those kids are headed off to great places. Well, students from across the country participated in Broadway Dreams, and last year 64 of those students landed roles in TV, film, and on Broadway in shows like Hamilton and Hairspray. If you love Carolina Impact,